fighting for poverty in a nation is a substantial part where comes very difficult considering the aspects to come over. Every country has their different reasons why they are regarded as one of the poorest countries in the world today. Welcome to Watch Top 10. Today I will present top 10 most poorest countries in the world. If you don't subscribe to our channel, please click on the subscribe button or go to our channel and click on the subscribe button for more informative and awesome videos. Number 10. Guinea. Guinea is located in West Africa and uses a land of 245,836 square kilometers. 10.5 million people populate it. Typically, the wealth of a country is measured by its gross domestic product per capita, which is the purchasing power of all goods and services produced in a country, divided by its population. In essence, this defines the purchasing power of a single person within the country. To begin this list is Guinea, with a GDP per capita of $523.10. Number 9. Ethiopia. Ethiopia covers a land of 1,041,300 square kilometers and has a population of 90,012. It remains one of the poorest nations in the world, only holding a GDP per capita of $505. This is a result of Ethiopia's large population and dependence on a poorly funded, underdeveloped and vulnerable agricultural industry as a staple in their economy. Number 8. The Gambia. The Gambia can be spotted in West Africa, with an area of roughly 11,000 square kilometers and a population of roughly 1.8 million people. A GDP per capita of $488.60, and over half of the population living well under the poverty line. The people of the Gambia are subject to such a poor standard of living that the nation falls into a hunger season when rainfall is at its peak. Number 7. Democratic Republic of the Congo. It is located in the Central Africa. This country has a population of roughly 77 million people and region is over 2.35 million square kilometers, much of which is forests, although it also holds a great expanse of farmable lands and waters. As a result of this, with a GDP per capita of $484.20, a large portion of the nation's people remain unemployed, and their lack of money thus results in their living within greatly inadequate living conditions. Number 6. Madagascar. It is an island contained by the Indian Ocean. Although this remains a list of the world's poorest nations, some of the nations on this list are actually making progress in securing economic stability for themselves. Over the last 20 years, the standard of living within this island country has declined significantly. With a population of more than 20 million people, Madagascar has a GDP per capita of $463, with about 70% of the nation's people living under the poverty line. Number 5. Liberia. Liberia owns a section of 369 square kilometers land, and from last year, its inhabitants were 4,873,396. The GDP per capita of the war-torn nation stands at $454.30, and in 2010, it was estimated that more than 80% of the nation's people were living with less than $1.25 per day. With low yields due to old farming technologies, as well as having overall poor infrastructure, Liberia only marks the halfway point down this list of the poorest countries in the world. Number 4. Niger. Niger is a part of West Africa. This country has a population of 21 million people and the total land area is 1,263,127 square kilometers. Niger stands as one of the world's most underdeveloped nations across several categories. Although it continues to make developments in reducing infant mortality and enhancing education, the development category of poverty has unfortunately remained rather stagnant, keeping the nation's GDP per capita at $415.40. Number 3. The Central African Republic. It is a part of Central Africa and covers the 620,000 square kilometers land. However, because of the poor infrastructure and governance that the nation has to deal with, only about 4% of the actual arable land that the nation holds is actually used. As a result, the majority of the working population that works within the industry suffer immensely, holding the nation to a GDP per capita of $333.20. Number 2. Burundi. East Africa's African Great Lakes area is where it resides. This country spreads for far more than 27,834 square kilometers area of land. The number of people living in Burundi was about 10,395. Even now, the nation ravaged by war holds very little farmable land, and any land that may be used for small-scale farming is still fragile due to the vulnerability to shifting climates and weather conditions. With the population growing rapidly, food prices rising, and a GDP per capita of $267.10, this is the second poorest country in the world. Number 1. Malawi. The most poorest country will, unfortunately, be Malawi, is a South African nation that is spread over more than 118,000 square kilometers area of land. The population of Malawi is about 16,777. With common weather variations, as well as injuries and fatalities facilitated by poor health care, Malawi's world lowest GDP per capita of $226.50 doesn't seem like it will be rising too significantly anytime soon. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, then don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe my channel.